Ladies and gentlemen, we are now the bona fide holders of a double-bladed lightsaber. It excels at crowd control, and we can use the force attack to overwhelm and clear large groups, and that is about the extent of its usefulness. Continue blocking after successfully reflecting to reflect additional bolts back at your enemies. So, whereas there was a little bit of slowdown, and you had to kind of hold off on the blocking to do multiple attacks, this one you could do it much quicker, because you're going back and forth between the two blades. Now, contrary to popular belief, the double lightsaber is actually weaker than your single. So keep in mind, the only reason why you would want to use the double-bladed is literally just for crowd control. So keep that in mind, that we also got another sleeve. So let's go ahead and put a little bit of customization on this one. We switched to blue a couple parts ago, so we'll keep it there. But at this point, what is this? The Eno Cordova. So somehow we managed to duplicate it, and we can now do it at both ends. You can't have separate emitters on both sides, unfortunately, but that's fine. So that is the Magus, and actually that looks not too bad. It looks pretty neat, actually. I do like, this one I think is a little better. Yeah, all right, yeah, we'll go with it, so we just got it. As for the sleeve, Valor and Wisdom, this one, the Mega. Okay, so I do like the Megas. It is pretty cool, and it kind of gives like an old-timey, sort of almost steampunk sort of notation on that, whatever that means. And we still have no different materials, so we'll keep it like that for now. Why the hell not? All right, so yeah, we're probably gonna end up using some of this, but for now, let's see what happens over here. More spiders. Because I think they're going to put a bunch here, but yeah, you don't do nearly as much as you think you might. Oh, you're going to... This is bad. Don't like these spaces. So, see, do you see how much damage that did? That was... Get out of there! So that was my sprinting strike that I normally really like using on these guys. Only took out about a third of his health. So, you can always switch back by pressing left on the D-pad. Oh, hey, you're here. Oh my god. That was, oof, not intentional. Alright. But it's now time to make our way back. That is the only reason why you'd want to come here and, hey, check it out. I will indeed sense this echo. Why not? Life essence.
I'm drawn to something here. Energy from the ruins?
Ooh, temptation. And just to be on the safe side, I think now, actually, hold on. I'm going to take a little step back. As far as our skills are concerned, this is all I want. Spoilers on Zeffo, we are going to be getting a new force ability. And the second we get that, a next tier of abilities will open up for us. And in my honest opinion, Evasive Kick is not something I do enough to necessitate using it, and neither is the Leaping Slash. And while it is kind of cool, enemies usually will not stagger as much there, and it's kind of a waste of literally half of your force. I'd rather just kind of get in and get out. So it's at this point we're going to start our hoarding, and we're going to make our way back, because we're done, and we will rest up. We'll put our new lightsaber to good use, and we'll see what happens. So let's get that prepared and run back. I probably won't bother using it on our old buddy. Oh, hi. So, ugh. So, come on, are you? Yeah, well, I'm kind of waiting for your friend to decide if he wants to actually join in on the fun. Ooh. Is it now? So, I don't think it's really worth it to use it like on this many people, on just 2 of them, but not today. Ooh. Can I? There we go. I would like to... Here, let's try one of these. Oof. Cameras. Alright, here we go. Once again. Ooh. So it's good for taking down their defenses for a second, but it's just weaker. It's just... Not today, sir. Not today. There we go. Alright, that was pretty cool. Well worth our time. But we're going to be sticking with the single for the time being, because like I said, it's just more or less my preference, I guess. Oh, I did not see you there. You are here now. Did not mean to go that way. All right. Thank you. Okay, let's leave. I think I'm done with this place, and I don't know that there's anything else we need to do. Yeah, we're fine. So, a completely optional adventure, perhaps worth it for a fifth of the planet to be discovered? Sure, why not? At least now we'll have a quick way back up here, and we now have the double-bladed lightsaber, and a bit of the best of both worlds, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it, but I always like coming here first before Zeffo, because that area is going to seem incredibly easy compared to this, so yeah, let's head back inside and debrief them.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
There were some close calls out there.
Please tell me nothing followed you home, kid.
I hope not.
Alright, where's Seer? Is she somewhere?
I've seen some stuff in my day, and let me tell you, I do not need to see a Night Sister.
Well, surprise, surprise. We'll see something along those lines later. And you know what? Actually, never. I thought there was plants here, but I think they're all in the same place. They're in a swamp in this planet, and that would be the only place to find them. So, how's it going?
I ran into a Night Sister.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine, although she made it clear we're not welcome. She wasn't alone.
The Knight Brothers?
I think so.
Oh no, there's more of them?
I don't know much, but Cordova told me the Knight Brothers serve the witches of Dathomir. You're lucky to be alive, Cal.
Please tell me we're leaving.
It's an option. We can always come back here later if you're not ready, Cal.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm just not athletically inclined enough to make it over this gap. So, yeah, we're going to have to come back until I grow a set of Olympian legs, I'm sorry to
Night
say.
Sisters are very powerful. Be ready for anything out there.
Yeah, especially that one in particular with the really bad accent. So that does it for Dathomir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done here. There's nothing else for us. Maybe a thing or two that I might have skipped over, but for the most part, it's very straightforward, and we got what we needed. So it's time to set course to our new planet of Zeffo. And that is where we can get into some tomb raiding. So let's do it. This area is pretty massive. So prepare yourself for the long haul, because there's a lot that we can do here right now. And we're going to try to do as much of it as we possibly can, even if it means hitting a couple of dead ends that we'll have to get back to later. So let's do it. To Zeffo we go, while the game loads.
When this is all over, I think it'll be time to settle down, you know, fall in love, start a family.
Love?
What is going on with my shirt?
Yeah, you think a guy like me doesn't know love?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
Let me tell you, it's the best, but a lot of work. It needs admiration, devotion, attraction, and respect.
Breeze, that's actually very insightful.
Yeah, well, it comes with experience. Can't look this good and not steal a few hearts.
I bet.
Okay. Anyways, to Zeffo we go. An awkward silence while the game loads, apparently. Anything? Anything at all?
All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
Perfect. Glad I had to sit down and wait through all of that.
Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Of course, it's under control. It's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on. Oh! Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zeffo, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zeffo, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
Definitely, and it's very interesting that they would consider the species of Zeffo to also be the same name as the planet, which is kind of cool.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No, it's not. But I think of those who believed in me at one point. If I give up on myself, then I give up on them. I'm sure you have a few of those.
Prof, friend on Braca. He sacrificed himself so I could live.
He believed in you. A lot of people depend on you, even if they don't know it yet. Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
Yeah, I like that guy. He was pretty neat. But he had no idea we were going to be heading here. To a military base here? Of some kind? Oh, here you are. How's it going?
Oh, we did it. We did it. I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
Rude. Anyways, so you might not think so initially, but there are a couple of things to do here before we even get into our first fight, starting with some treasure. What do you got for me, BD1? Something good, I hope.
What was in there?
Oh, a new skin already? Do you want to be Blue Leader? I guess so. I guess we're going with Blue Leader. That is actually a really nice sort of color palette. And actually, let's take a look at our outfit. We still only have the 2, so we're probably fine. We'll pick up quite a lot here, but for some reason I thought we might have had more at this point. Is there anything back here? I somewhat doubt it, yeah. It's a bit of a waste of time. This hangar is interesting because this is going to be a brief shortcut, but one nonetheless that we can't access, because surprise, surprise, it's locked from the other side. Love it. This might also give us a little bit of insight and another shortcut as well, one that I think we can do. So we're in the derelict hangar, and ooh, how's it going, BD? Storage crate. All right, I guess that's all he had to say about that. Something that's kind of funny about this area too is that we're next to a bunch of enemies, and the game kind of has its audio overlap in this corner, so you can hear them all the way from over here. So we'll go and grab this, and if the game feels like not being properly optimized, hey, speaking of outfits, we'll be able to hear them. So we'll go and equip that bad boy. Bravo, bravo, Mr. Cal. He's digging it. Let's see if it works. No, there's not going to be stormtroopers talking about something weird. Oh.
Wonder what the scanners picked up earlier. That is odd. Keep an eye out.
So you'll see eventually how far away we are from those guys, but it's kind of a funny oversight. And also, this is a shortcut we'll be taken back eventually. But I think that's it for here. It must be. Not a whole lot of secrets here except for weird game-breaking things. Yeah, I always feel like I'm gonna miss something in the most obvious area. Which means you're hiding right here, you know? Damn, I was hoping for some neat treasure. So we're gonna be seeing new enemies and new types of wildlife here to contend with, and they're gonna be a little bit on the rough side, but that's all right. We're gonna get a little help, and life will be good. Luckily it's very early, but check it out. Jump over here and don't fall. Uh-oh. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Wise guys?
Watch out, BD. They don't look friendly.
No, they don't. There we go. What do we got? Foot physics.
Good job.
Alright, so these are called scares. Just a couple of scares. Fighting a lot of them. And
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeffo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
Yeah, so it turns out that the Empire is already here, and I guess that's not something we were supposed to learn until this point, but you could have already figured. Yeah, there was going to be some stormtroopers. Just a couple of rocks. Oh no, it's a shock stick.
Thanks for the
Or
help.
a trooper baton. Sure, why not? And then, yet again,
That's not opening.
shortcuts for days, and I think we can almost open all of them. Now, this is actually one of the last upgrades that I ever ended up getting, just because I missed it, and once you unlock the shortcuts, you never go back this way again. So, let's go take care of the old scares. Ooh, and also watch out for their holes, because they're not fun to have just jump out at you, and it's going to happen a lot. That is rat face. Look at that. Okay. So I think we're okay. We're fine. Now, waterfalls are a good thing, so make sure you look next to them so that you can do just a little bit of platforming into a secret cave. And this is well worth your time, as always. And I guess something I should bring up is your double-bladed lightsaber does emit more light, surprisingly. Even more so when you, like, put it above your head. It's kind of weird how that happens.